audience. Fears. What's up? Welcome to the Fears podcast, man. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Fears podcast. Yeah, dude. Hope you guys have had a good fall season so far. Hope you guys are excited about Halloween coming up. Halloween is coming up soon, guys. Only a few more days. Few more days. It's going to be great. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. Fears' vacation is in 1 day. 1 day. 1 day, Fears' vacation is start. It's going to be fantastic, guys. Shout out to Exhumed Visions. He says, oh, yeah, dude. Dankness, what's up? Let me get the chat going so I can see what the hell you guys are saying. But welcome to the Fears Man's podcast. You guys are excited for the Missouri trip because I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I'm gonna be filming, film all day, film all every day. I'm gonna be doing a live stream in the OG coffee shop, and for all you guys that don't know what the OG coffee shop is. It's where it all started. It all started in that one coffee shop where Fears started his streaming career. And there you are. There you are. All right. Booyah, right there. Let's see. Dankness says, I was the first to like. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm happy you get to spend some time with your family. I'm happy to spend some time with my family too, Dankness. I appreciate that, though. I'm ecstatic to see my family. I'm ecstatic to see my family. I'm ecstatic to see my friends. It's been a while. I haven't got to see them. So, yes, I'm very, 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 very happy to see my family, Dankness. My mom called me the other day. My mom called me the other day, and she was like, oh, John, I'm so excited to see you. I was like, I'm excited to see you and Dad, Mom. My mom and Dad got a new puppy, so I'm going to get Enzo, his name is Enzo, in the vlog. My mom and Dad were watching a movie, and I've told you guys this story before, but for anyone that does not know, my mom and Dad were watching a movie. I can't remember what movie, but in the movie, they call the dog Enzo. I don't know why, but my mom and Dad thought it was a cool name. And they wanted to get a new puppy, and yeah, so I cannot wait. I cannot wait to meet the new member of the Fears family. We're gonna see how well Enzo does on camera, because he's a tiny puppy. But I'm gonna try to get some footage of me playing with Enzo. So you guys will be able to check out the new member of the Fears family, Enzo. So Enzo is going to be in the vlog. So it's going to be good. Dankness says, I'm not Miles. I lose sleep over being called Miles. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why they call you Miles, Dankness. I gotta have you on the channel one day. Like, me and you talk about this, Dankness. I don't get it. I don't get why they call you Miles. Like, did you mention Miles one day? Like the name Miles? I don't get it. Guys, cut Dankness some slack. Dankness, they give you shit too. I just don't get it. I work out in real life when people call me. I got you. I just don't get it. I'm like, you've never said, hey, my name is Miles. But anyway, I hope you guys are really excited for the trip. I'm ecstatic. Like, if anyone needs a vacation, it's Fears, because I've been so stressed out about 2021 and 2022. I think everybody has had a stressful the last 2 years. This fucking coronavirus. This coronavirus has affected so many people. There's just nothing good about this coronavirus. It's been terrible it's been terrible for the work environment. The coronavirus has killed so many people. It's lost people their jobs, their homes. It's just ridiculous. It's insane. how bad it is. People already have enough problems, to deal with, let alone all this new shit, you know what I'm saying? Sharon's in the chat! What up, Sharon? Sharon is in the chat, and Sharon says, hello again. Well, hello to you too, Sharon. Hope you're doing well. Vision says, I was calling him Miles, gives him motivation to work out, and I think that's cool. Oh, is that how it started? Visions? I'm just curious, because I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, you guys are going to meet the new member of the Fierce family very soon. My mom and dad told me that they got a new puppy about a month or two ago. So I'm really going to try to get some footage of Enzo. That's the name that my mom and dad went. I've seen pictures of Enzo. Very, 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 very cute dog. They went with a golden retriever. They didn't want to get another lab because my mom was like, John, I didn't want to get another lab because then it would remind me of Penny. Penny, if you guys don't know, Penny was our old dog. We actually had to put Penny down because we all love Penny. It just is, she was dying of arthritis and nobody wanted to see her suffer. So one day my dad's like, John, like, we're going to have to. And I was like, no, I get it. I get it, Dad. I understand. So, but they haven't had a puppy in quite a long time. So I said, Mom, Dad, I said, I got to get Penny. I said, I got to get Enzo in the vlog. And my mom's like, oh, I'm sure he'll love it, John. Like, he's a new puppy. I've been taking him on walks. So my mom takes care of my dad now because my dad's trying to, beat this cancer bullshit. He's doing really good, though. He's doing really good. Like, my mom said, your dad hasn't felt this good in quite a long time, so that's really good. And my dad got accepted to a new clinical trial. So it's basically, the way my dad explained it, I don't know all the facts about it, but my dad said it's a new radical radiation treatment, but it's like liquid. It's like a liquid radiation where they inject you with this liquid, and then I guess they expose you to like radiation, and it's supposed to be more powerful. And they see cancer patients see better results of it. But he had to get accepted into the program because it's a new clinical trial. I'm happy to say that my dad did everything that he was supposed to, got accepted to the program. His treatments, hang on, when do his treatments start? I don't remember when his treatments start. I think my dad said they start at the end of the week when I come, or at the beginning. I don't really remember. But that's good news. So we'll see how, but we'll also see how well Enzo deals with the camera. Because my mom's like, oh, John, he's got a lot of energy. And I'm like, well, of course he's got a lot of energy because he's a new puppy, My mom's like, I take him on walks every day. And I was like, well, that's good, Mom. I'm glad that Enzo was making you and Dad happy. Because they haven't had a puppy in quite a while. I haven't had a puppy in a while. And so it's a new addition to the Fears family. So Enzo Fears, you guys are about to meet soon. Very, very soon. Can't wait to get a picture with him. Can't wait to get him in a vlog. It's going to be exciting. Exciting times. Exciting times. The reason why they named him Enzo is my mom and my dad were watching a movie and they just liked the name. I don't recall what movie it was, but they saw the Golden Retriever in the movie. They loved this movie. And they thought Enzo was a good name. So I was like, hey, it's your guys' puppy. Go for it. Name it whatever you want. So, yeah. Let's see. Sharon says, I got my second shot for the virus. Yeah, now I can go into the pub and watch live music and have a drink. Oh, that's good, Sharon. I'm glad. I'm glad you got the second shot. And I hope you said Zachary and Caleb has got the virus. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I hope they've been feeling better. I really do. I really hope they've been feeling better. I hope things get better for all you guys. I really do. So, but I'm glad you got the second shot, Sharon, and I'm glad. Let's just hope everything Let's hope everything gets a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do. Dankness says, I haven't had my shot yet. Well, Dankness, you better hurry up and get that shot, buddy. Um, let's see. You should do a giveaway to become part of the Fears family. What do you mean? I'm already part of the Fears family. Oh, you mean Enzo? Well, Enzo's now part of the Fears family. So, Dana says that's fantastic news. It is fantastic. I can't wait to meet the little guy. You know. Yeah, everyone's telling you to get the vaccine, Dankness. It's well worth it. Let's see. Yakov says, Fears, Dankness came in shortly after Miles left and has a crush on Carrie, so we call him Miles. Is that how it started? I don't know how the fuck it started, but I guess that's how it started. Then he started acting so unnecessarily mad about being called Miles, so we kept it up. You guys usually tend to do that. Dankness, I would say this. Try not to let anything, what they do, annoy you, because learn from my experience. If they know something irritates you, they'll do it all the more. And then, sometimes you get really mad, and Fears has gotten really mad and said some horrible things, and one thing led to another, and it was just crazy. So, don't do that. Learn from my experience. But no, I'm really excited to see my friends and my family, guys. It's going to be good times. It's, again, like I said, I'm gonna try and hit all the hot spots. I've got a few things that I want to do. Basically on the to-do list, here we go. I'm not going to tell you guys the whole trip, because if I told you the whole trip, then why would you want to watch the vlog? You know, you could just be like, oh, Fears just told us everything. But I'll tell you some highlights. I'm going to hang out with my friend Brian, and Brian, he's one of my good buddies from high school, and he said, Fears, he goes, I'm sorry to let... And I don't even know why he said sorry, because I'm like, I don't care if Brian has his kids. But Brian is actually divorced, and he's a single father. And he's like, Fears, he's like, he goes, Fears, it's my weekend. He goes, it's my weekend to have my kids. And I was like, well, I'm like, dude, you're a father. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, you can't just say, hey, go away, you know. He's like, I wanted to hang out with you, man, if you got some time. I was like, dude, I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, dude, you're a father. I'm like, if I was a father, I would tell you the same thing, you know. I'm like, if you got kids, I get it, I understand. So I'm going to hang out with Brian, and he's got a little girl, and he doesn't have a little boy anymore. Like, his son Brandon is taller than me, because his son Brandon is like 15 now. Oh, wait, 14 or 15, and he plays football. So I was on the phone with Brian. He said, Fears, goes, you have no idea how tall Brandon is now. And I said, well, how tall? And he said, dude, he goes, Fears, he goes, he's taller than me. And Brian is a pretty tall guy. Brian is like 5'9". We all know that Fears is, the shorty. He says that his son, Brandon, is like 6'1" or some shit. And I was like, well, I'm like, that's actually good to have that size, because, you know, the taller you are, the better the football player you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing we're going to do. We're going to hang out with Brian and his family. I'm going to take my grandma out to lunch, because it's been a long time since I took my grandma out to lunch. I'm going to visit my grandpa Fears' grave. It's been a long time since I went to go visit. Unfortunately, my grandfather has passed away. I miss him very much. He was a great guy. Great guy. You guys would have loved him. Grandpa Fears was a pretty chill dude. He loved music. He loved playing the guitar. He loved filming. He was like the historian of the Fears family. He was always filming at the family events, and he had one of those big, hilarious, like, 80s, 90s cameras that you had to fucking hoist on your shoulders and shit, like with the fucking zoom that came out, like, that fucking far. But at that time, it was, like, cutting edge. The only thing is I told my mom and my dad, I wish somebody in our family got rid of my grandpa's camera, like, when he passed away. They either sold it or they just got rid of it because it was such an outdated camera. And I was like, I told my dad one time, I was like, Dad, you should have kept it, because I would have loved to have it and put it on the shelf, you know, like on the shelf for like motivation. My dad's like, I can tell you what type of camera it is. So one day I'm going to try and find one that looks exactly like my grandfather's off of eBay or Amazon or some shit like that, and put up some shelves and put it right on the shelf. So, because my dad still has his old photographic camera, and I said, So it's somewhere in storage. So I said, Dad, if you and Mom ever find that in storage, I'd love to take it back and put it on the shelf. And he's like, John, you can have it. He goes, I got a way better camera. And then my dad was like, my dad's not real sentimental like I am. He is sentimental to a point. But my dad was like, why do you want that old ass camera? I was like, well, because you inspired me to get into photography and video, and so did Grandpa. And he's like, you can have it if you want. And I was like, sweet. So yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Here, let me scroll down a little bit. I'm missing comments. You guys know me. I try to keep up with the comments as much as possible. Vision says it reminds me of Benzo, which are popular with kids these days. Oh, what you mean Enzo's name? Again, I don't know what movie my mom and my dad are talking about. I thought the name, like when I first heard it, was kind of weird. But I was like, listen, it's your guys' puppy. You can name him whatever you want. They said, oh, we just fell in love with this. They said, we fell in love with this puppy in this movie. And they said it was such a cool, unique name. And they name it Enzo in the film. And I was like, that's cool. Enzo Fears, right on. So I can't wait to meet the little guy whenever I get into town. So that'll be another thing I'm going to do. So after I take my grandma out to lunch, we're going to go visit my Grandpa Fears' grave, buy him some flowers. My brother recently got married, so they did like the real quick wedding. They went down to the courts because it's kind of hard to do a big wedding right now, because of the coronavirus. So they got married at the courts, and then they had like a nice little party. Unfortunately, I missed the party, so I told them, I'm going to buy you guys a wedding gift whenever I come in. I sent my brother some money, but I was like, dude, I want to get you an actual gift. I'm like, for you and your wife. And I've met his wife. His wife is very nice. And I think they're going to do the big going nuts wedding whenever I come into town. That's the plan. Unless they've canceled it again because of the coronavirus. Eventually, they'll do the big going nuts one. So I brought my suit just in case that happens. And my mom's like, bring it. She goes, they may have it, they may not. They haven't decided because they don't want to get like 300 people together and then like say, hey, we can't do it because of the coronavirus. It all depends on how good the coronavirus is. And I said, Mom, don't worry. I will pack my suit. I said, whether they do it or they don't do it, I'm going to buy them a wedding gift. So there's that. Got to hang out with my best buddy, Eric. We're going to hit up some toy stores. Me and Eric, we're toy hunters. We got to go to all the conventions. I think there's a Toy Man whenever I come to town, so I may go to that. Depends on how much time we have. I'm going to hit up some of my favorite stores. Got to go to Slackers. That's my favorite nerd store, and it's only in the Missouri area. Got to hang out with some old friends. And then, here's what I'm really looking forward to. Jonathan, I'm calling Jonathan out. Jonathan, I'm taking you down at bowling. Jonathan is like this mad, crazy animal that is super good in bowling. You guys know how competitive I am. I'm fucking taking that guy down. I don't care what it takes. Victory will be mine. Kid you not. But I'm really good. I'm a good sportsmanship. If I lose, I'll be man enough. I will be man enough and go up to Jonathan and shake his hand and be like, you know what, Jonathan? The better man won, but man, he's won the last 3 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I can take him down this year. All right, let me get back to the comments. All right. Let's see here. Yakov says Vision goes through way more than any of us every day when they... I gotcha. Sharon says they are both feeling better. Oh, that's good, Sharon. I'm glad. And oh, that sucks. Their dad, also Caleb's dad and Zachary's dad is in isolation. Sharon, you didn't tell me that Caleb's dad also had the coronavirus. That's terrible. That's terrible. I hope everybody starts feeling better, Sharon. I really do. I've never had coronavirus, but I've heard when you get it, it sucks. So, guys, shoot out some prayers and blessings to not only Sharon, but to Caleb, Zachary, and the entire, Caleb Teppelman family. I hope things get better. But that's good that they're feeling better, Sharon. I really am. Dupercut says, let a random viewer start coming At least at Thanksgiving and Christmas with you, Fierce. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. No, 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 no. Let's see. Vision says, let's see. Dagna says, no way in hell you will put the nano camera in me. I mean, it's for your own protection. I mean, I think you should get the vaccine, Dagna. That's just me. I mean, you can do whatever you want because you're your own person, but I seriously think you should get it. That's just me, though. It's better to be prepared than underprepared. That's the Boy Scout in Fears talking, because Fears was in Boy Scouts from like age 6 to age 18. Fears has always got a plan. I'm always prepared. If one plan fails, then I've got another plan ready to go. I'm telling you. Yeah, I think you should get it. As your buddy and as a fan, seriously, I think you should get it. Get the vaccine. Don't be stupid. Sharon says, not to be scared, but I know of 3 fit, healthy people that died after having the shot. I mean, people have died, but it was like different types of shots, Sharon, so I get it. But, I mean, Fears got the shot like 4 or 5 months ago, and I feel completely fine. I will say this, I was sicker than a dog for like 3 or 4 days. It was garbage for like 4 days. Finally, I started feeling better. Like I remember, like my boss called me. It's like, Fears, like, you feeling all right? And I was like, fuck no. And well, of course, I mean, I didn't curse at my boss, but I was like, hell. I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, but it's been like 3 days. I was like, dude, I'm like, there's no way I'm coming in. And he was like, are you serious, Fears? I'm like, I'm dead serious. I'm like, there's no way I'm coming in. And he was like, do you feel that bad? I'm like, I feel like hot garbage. Like laid out, in the Florida sun. I'm like, I feel terrible. I'm like, I'm not coming in. And he's like, all right, Fears. He's like, feel better, man. He's like, so by the 4th day, I was like, I started to feel a little bit better, and I was like, he called me, like, you feel any better? And I was like, I feel way better. I was like, I'll be in Friday. So basically, from like Monday to Thursday, hot garbage. Like, I felt horrible. Friday, I was like, I'm good. I'm coming in. And then it was over, so. They say everybody gets a little sick after you take the virus. But I will say this, Sharon, there's more success rates. I mean, there is people that pass away here and there, but for the most part, the shot has been real on the positive side. I would say just be prepared, and I would just be safe and just get it, I guarantee you almost everybody in the community has probably got it, despite a few people, but... yeah. All right, let me scroll down. I missed the comments. Let's see here. Oh, shit, I missed my spot. Quattro says, Fears, do you have any recommendations of buying something off of Exhumed Vision store? Oh, I do. He's got some really cool pins. Buy some pins. And then he's got a new Halloween shirt out that I'm going to get soon. It basically is doing a parody of Friday the 13th, but instead of it saying Friday the 13th, it's got the image of the person holding the knife, like the Friday the 13th poster, but then it says Halloween on it, so I would get that. Gotta get the anime bullshit t-shirt. Request the anime bullshit t-shirt. Visions, we gotta bring it back. We gotta get more life back into the anime bullshit t-shirt. Those are my 3 recommendations. Do it. Do it. Do it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get it before Halloween, Mercenary Man, because I told Visions I've got a certain amount of spending money that I want to spend on the trip, and then when I get home, I set aside some money. I have to pay the rent, but I told Visions, as soon as I get back, paying the rent, after the rent's done, the next time I get my paycheck, that's when I'm going to buy some merch. Because unfortunately, I feel so bad, but Visions understands. Visions has given me a lot of cool stuff off the website, but I haven't yet to buy anything. But my word is my bond. I told Visions that the minute I get my paycheck, when I get back home, I'm going to be buying something. So Visions, I promise, it's on the way. And Visions is cool. Normally, like when you buy some off his site, he throws in some extra like goodies and stuff. So I can't wait to see what extra goodies he pops in. The Fierce Vlogs mug. I'm just joking. Only if you want to. I don't care. Whatever goodies you want to throw in. Mercenary Man says, "Welcome back, Fierce. Good to see everybody in the chat. What up?" Let's see here. 6'1". Wow. Way to go, Brandon. Brian's son, Brandon. I mean, he's a pretty tall guy. I mean, you guys will see. I can't remember what Brian said. He's either 6'1" or 6 foot. But he's a tall guy. But like I said, if you're playing football, that works out a major advantage to him because my friend Brian said, "Fierce," he goes, "My son is really good at football. He tackles like anyone in his path." So we may go see Brandon play a football game at my old high school. Good old Fort Zumwalt West, baby. You know what I'm saying? We were undefeated for quite a while. Eventually, we got defeated, but for a while we were undefeated for years, man. I think we were. Let's see. I gotta let's see. Fears needs to remember. I'm going back a few years. My high school years. I know sophomore, junior, and senior year we were undefeated. I think they defeated us in all the local teams around like where I used to live. I think they defeated us in freshman year, but sophomore, junior, and senior, we were pretty much undefeated. The only time we lost though was we've never won a state championship. We would like win all of our games and then we would just lose it in the state championship. But the normal season, we would always be undefeated. So maybe one day we'll get that state championship. And I told Brian, I was like, Brian, I'm like, if there's a game, I said if Brian has a game when I come into town, I said I would love to see our high school. He's like, Fierce. He goes in there. He goes, dude. He goes, we're gonna go up against like our rival. And I said, oh, sweet, South High. We were Fort Zumwalt West. South High, those bastards. They would always be doing like prank wars. You know what I'm saying? Prank wars in between, always, man. Like, we would always prank South High. South High was always pranking us. Ridiculous. It was insane. So, the minute Brian said, hey, Fears, I think they're playing South High. And I was like, oh, that's an easy win in the bag, man. South High's football team sucks. Crap. Garbage. So, I'm looking forward to it. I said, Brian, let me know if they're actually playing. And he's like, I think we're playing those guys. He goes, hopefully, Fears, it's not the week after you leave. He goes, it's either the week of that you're coming or the week after. I was like, just let me know, dude. Let me know. So, yeah. So, we shall see. Chicken Wizard says, what's up, Fierce Man? What up? What is up? Girl Gamer's here. She says, gave you a thumbs up. Hello. Well, thanks for the thumbs up. Let's see. Chicken Wizard says, those old... Hang on. Chicken Wizard said, those old school cameras are hard to come by. Yeah, I know, man. I hope I can find one. The one that my grandpa used. Because I remember, like, he used to give me the cameras sometimes. And I used to... he used to teach me how to film. So... hopefully one day I find them. Let's see here. Oh, man. I'm a little tired. Excuse me. Green Steak says, well, just going to stop by and say hi. I have to go to the doctors. Take care. All right, Green Steak. Hope everything goes well at the doctors. Hopefully everything's cool. Hopefully everything's A-okay. If I missed one of your guys' comments, I apologize. But yeah, Visions, I'm going to buy some off your website soon, buddy. So, yeah. Let's see. Tyler says, "Are they still doing the anime bullshit shirt? I thought it was canceled." Well, it was, but I guarantee you, if you ask Visions to make a new one or the old one, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Like I want to get another one. I want to get another one in the white, like in the white shirt. So yeah. But yeah, man, I can't wait to buy something. Show Visions some support. You know. See, the Ravens are the greatest football team to ever grace the field. Right on. Now, is the Ravens like your old high school team? I'm telling you, we were almost undefeated. They would always get us at the state championship. Like we would go to the state championship, and then we would just either crumble or buckle or I don't know something, you know. But yeah, maybe one day they'll get a. Maybe one day they'll get a state championship. I mean, normally you have to ask my permission to smoke, man. He goes, is it cool if I smoke weed here and sit in my sadness fears? Well, why are you sad, first off? Like, don't be sad. And second of all, you're in your house, dude. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, if you want to smoke, yeah. Why would I say no? Do whatever you want. Anyway, Vision says, okay, sounds good. Oh, yeah, man, I'm going to buy something off the website, trust me. And I feel bad. I feel bad, Visions, that I've been, like, I haven't been a bad friend. I just had to pay some bills first, and I want to thank Visions for, sending me all that free stuff. But my word is my bond. I'm going to get home, pay the rent, and then a few days later, I get my check, and then I'll buy some good stuff off the website. All right, let's do this. Let's get into the topics finally. But yeah, all right. Let me pull up Google so I can Google some stuff. Let's start with movies that inspired me. Movies that inspired me. Movies today inspire me, but movies inspired me a lot when I was growing up. And the first one that inspired me, let me go to Google, was the 1978, wait, it was either 1978 or 1979, Superman with Christopher Reeve. Such a good movie. If you guys have not seen it, check it out. Check it out, man. It was so good. So good. And it made so much money. So much money. But basically, on Wikipedia, it says, basically the breakdown for the 1978 movie says, Jor-El of Krypton sends his baby Kal-El to Earth, where he grows up as Clark Kent and is raised by the Kents and works the Daily Planet, and in the end becomes the hero that we know as Superman. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Everybody as a little kid has always wanted to be a superhero. I don't care who you are. Whether you're a guy or girl, whoever. Because there's superheroes for girls and there's superheroes for guys. I can't get enough of Superman. Now again, but there's those anti-heroes that are really good too. Anti-heroes, my favorite anti-hero, the motherfucking Punisher. He doesn't put up with shit. He's like, what? He's like, what? You called? He goes, you killed my family? I'm fucking you. I'm fucking you up, man. And man, he is brutal. So that's like my favorite anti-hero, is the Punisher. Plus, he's got a cool suit. He wears like the black shirt with the white skull on it, and he's got the black jeans with a black trench coat, and he's got like a black head bandana or some shit. It's pretty cool. Superman, he's got a pretty cool suit. I'll be honest. The inspiration for Fierce Man, I just took out the red. I just said, Randall, when you draw Fierce Man, just take out the red. Just take out the red. I got a lot of comments online saying like, "Oh man, Fierce Man's costume is it's kind of gay," and I know why they say that. On SNL, there's that little funny skit, the ambiguously gay duo, or whatever, with Gary and I forget the other guy, but their costumes are blue and yellow. And I didn't even know that until someone pointed it out, because I've never seen that skit. I watched the skit and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get trolled. But the main reason why I made Fears Man's costume blue and yellow is because blue and yellow are two of my favorite colors. So that's the main reason why I did it. But again, I got inspired, and man, if I wouldn't have made Fears Man as a class project when I was in kindergarten or first grade, Fears Man would not be a reality now on the old channel. Again, Ghostbusters is another one that inspired me. And we all know why, because it's probably the best comedy of all time. And there's not one scene that I don't love in that movie. And you guys love it too. If you say you don't, you're a liar. It's a good comedy. Oh, my back kind of hurts. I popped it like an hour ago, and it was like 4 or 5 pops. And now there's a fucking creak. My fucking back is like, I don't know, there's a creak in it, and it's all stiff, and I'm trying to pop it again, and it like fucking hurts, like right here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It was like a knife like went into my back. It's fucking pain right here, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'm trying to stay awake for you guys. I'm a little tired. Ooh, good thing I can sleep in tomorrow. Alright, Dankness says The Flash is pretty cool. Oh, yeah. The Flash is good. Dankness, do you remember that old TV show? I actually have it. It's, where the fuck is it? Oh, it's up there. The old 80s Flash. So good. It's cheesy, but it's good. Mark Hamill was in it. And he played the trickster. Yep. Let's see. Vision says, did you happen to watch Squid Game, Fears? I have no idea. What is that? Visions, what is Squid Game? Wait, is that movie that you, based that t-shirt on, the pig vomit one? The pig, oh, wait, what the hell is that? Hang on, no, that's not it. Oh, God, I still need to watch that movie. I still need to watch the pig vomit, movie where the girl's like, she's like a mermaid and she falls into a sewer and, well, I don't know why, but she covers herself with like pig vomit and pig entrails or some shit, and then like some guy like finds her and then like he hides her like in his bathroom, like in the bathtub. I need to watch that one because you said it's good, but no, I've never seen Squid Game. I've never seen that one. Dayton says I love the Arrow. Yeah, that one's good. Tyler says, I can see why people think Fears Man is queer. His colors remind me... yeah, seriously. But it was just a coincidence. It really was. So, Fears Man is not gay. I'm not gay. The main reason why I did it was because green is one of my favorite colors, and I wanted to do a parody off of Superman, and I was like, well, what are Superman's colors? Yellow, red, and blue. So I said, Randall, red's not one of my favorite colors, and I wanted to make Fears Man as real as possible. And I said, well, I love yellow, blue, and green. And he's like, well, Fears, how about we make him green? I was like, nah, I'm like, and also whenever I was a kid, I drew him in his costume in yellow and blue, and I think I made his eyes like glow green or something, but then I changed that. I said, well, if his suit is yellow and blue, he needs to shoot yellow laser beams. Basically, it's a parody. So, but some people have taken it too far, and they're like, oh, Fears Man's gay. I'm here to set the record straight. I'm not gay. Fears Man is not gay. It's just a funny parody of Superman and other superhero characters. Vision says, yeah, Punisher rocks. Oh, he does. I love the Punisher. Let's see. Vision says it's a newer series on Netflix, and no, that's Gunning. That's right. I need to watch that. I will watch that. Visions. Let me get the review out of Sleepaway Camp, and then that'll be the next one. That'll be the next one I watch. I'm so far behind on watching movies, it's ridiculous. No, Visions, I haven't seen that one either. I have not seen that one either. Because, like I said, I'm so far behind on watching movies. It's crazy. I'll get to them. I promise. I will get to them. Oh man. Let's see. What other movies inspired me? Well, I mean, recently, like, Escape from New York and Escape from LA kind of inspired me because I didn't even know they existed, and then thank God Randall showed me because they're so fucking good. Excuse my language, but they are. Randall's like, Fears, if you love Ghostbusters, he goes, dude, he goes, there's not one scene that isn't good in both of those films. I watched them, I was like, Randall, you are right. And he goes, do you like them more than Halloween? I was like, I'll give you this. I'm like, well, John Carpenter made all three of them, right? So all three of them inspire me in different ways, you know? Like, I love, like, that's my favorite horror movie is the 1978 Halloween with Michael Myers. So good. So good. And then when Randall's like, Fears, you haven't seen anything yet. He goes, watch these two other films. I'll admit, the Escape from LA, it's not as good as the first one. But it's still good. It's a good sequel. And then I recently watched They Live. I had no idea what Randall was talking about. And he's like, Fears, if you love Escape from New York, he goes, trust me, you'll love They Live. And Randall was like, Fears, what do you want for your birthday? Randall's going to get me, on Blu-ray, the collector's edition of They Live. I cannot wait to watch all those bonus features. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. I mean, I could talk about movies all damn day, guys, but those are just some that have inspired me. Of course, Jurassic Park, whenever I was a kid, that inspired me because it's made by one of my favorite directors. Of course, Star Wars inspired me because, again, it's made by one of my favorite directors. So many. All right, the last topic I want to talk about, outer space. And the reason why I picked that is recently somebody sent me a link, and I've been watching a lot of it. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved outer space. I think every kid does that. Whenever I was a kid, I wanted to be a fireman or a policeman, and then I wanted to be an astronaut. Fears, without question. If someone said, Fears, if you can be the first YouTuber in space, would you do it? I would go, fuck yes. I would be a little scared, but I would do it. Picture that vlog. Picture Fears docking at the International Space Station, living up there for like 3-4 days, filming away. Hell fucking yes. And I also wanted to do this because recently in the news, William Shatner made history. He's 90 years old. He did a space flight, and I've been watching it with Blue. What the hell is the company called? I think like Blue Origin or Blue something like that. It's Blue something, and it was an 11-minute flight. I watched all the news coverage on YouTube. He's the oldest man to be in space. He made history. How cool was that? And the original Captain Kirk. So in his acting life, in his professional career life, he was in space. And now in real life, he's in space. How dope is that? Pretty fucking dope. Pretty dope. That's pretty funny, the Blue Man Group. It's not the Blue Man Group. Dayton says, I would go to space with you. Hell yeah. Yakov said William Shatner went to space. He did. He did. And, I mean, that's making... that's history. That's making history. That's history, man. Dayton says, Fears, do you like having popcorn with your movie? It depends. It depends. If it's the right popcorn, it can't just be any popcorn. My favorite type of popcorn is the movie popcorn with the extra butter. If it's like some of those popcorns that they have like at Aldi's or like Walmart, those cheaper ones, they're not as good. I love the buttery like movie theater popcorn. If they have that, then I get that. But yeah, sometimes I have popcorn with my movies, depending on what movie I watch too. I just ran out of popcorn. I think I have. The last time I had popcorn, it was it was a while ago. It was maybe a month or two ago. I bought some popcorn, and I don't buy the big thing because if I bought the big box of popcorn, Fierce's fucking stomach would be fucking out to here. You know what I'm saying? I only buy the packages that has like 3 or 4 of the little mini bags like in the box because you got to do everything in moderation. So yeah. Quattro says, "Yeah, Fears. Are you sure you want to go into space with a bunch of guys?" Who said that? I never said that. I said I would love to go into space. I never said I would go into space with a bunch of guys. I said it would be cool to go to the International Space Station and film in space. I would do it. I would go to the International Space Station and I would like film with all the scientists and stuff. That would be fucking sweet. I'd be like, look, I'm not a scientist, but I'm like, I gotta get some cool footage for my vlog. I'll help you out with any scientific experiment up here. It would be cool. It would be a dream come true to go to space and be like the first vlogger in space. How fucking cool would that be? That'd be so good. I mean, the space footage alone, I'd do it. I would go into space. I would for sure do it. But I don't know where you're getting that I'd go into space with a bunch of guys. I don't know where that came from. But yeah. Dayton says he would do the first dab in space. I mean, if you want to. If you want to. Oh man, I'm so fucking tired. Oh. Let's see here. It was a joke about the movie theater thing. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. I don't know what you're on about, Quattro. I have no idea. Let's see. Mercenary Man says, "Would you rather go to space or move out to Hollywood?" Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I mean, I would love both, Mercenary Man, but if I had to pick one, I think going into space would be far more radder than moving to Hollywood. But yeah. Oh, okay, I got you, Quattro. Yeah, I got it. I was wondering, I was like, what the hell are you on about? I got you. Now I know what you're talking about. Forgive me, I'm tired. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. But yeah, no, I think space, I've always had a curiosity for space. Like, I think it's so cool. My dad, I remember like when I was young, my dad said, "John, it's like crazy." He goes, like, my dad remembers sitting down with his family, like my grandfather, and watching the moon landings. And he said, "John, whenever they land on Mars, you'll be doing the same thing. Like, whether you're at work or at home, whenever they land on Mars, you'll be watching that landing." I hope they do that mission. And I've already subscribed. I've subscribed to a few space YouTube channels. I subscribed to whatever it was called, Blue Origin or whatever that took William Shatner. I subscribed to that space YouTube channel. I subscribed to NASA. I subscribe to because NASA has a YouTube channel, and then what was the other one I subscribed to? There's another like private independent. Now since Donald Trump was in office, he made another branch of the government. The Space Force has their own YouTube channel. I subscribe to that too. So yeah. Again, Mercenary Man, I would love to move out someday and make movies and stuff, but I definitely would love to go to like the moon or space or something. Vision, that's really funny. Right when I said the thing about Mars, I was like, Hopefully somebody will do a quote out of Total Recall. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. That's a pretty funny scene, though. That's funny. Good meme, Visions. Fears, would you ever go to Japan? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've always wanted to go to, like, China, Japan, somewhere over there, you know? I think that'd be cool. Tyler says, space for sure. In a small enclosed space at the movies, yeah. I seriously think going into space, that would be the coolest vlog. Picture Fears floating in midair and just like setting, like just duct taping my GoPro like to the side of the International Space Station and then just floating by and going, hey guys, what's going on? Fears, weightlessness, you know, no gravity. Welcome to the vlog. And then just fucking float away and like fly away like Superman. Fucking rad, dude. That'd be awesome. Maybe one day. So NASA, if you ever see this, Fears will go into space and be the first YouTuber in space. Get it fucking done. Let's make this fucking happen. Come on. Come on. I think it would be so cool, guys. It would be so cool. Ooh, anyway, I'm taking off, guys. I'm hanging on by a thread here because Fears still has to do some laundry, and I still haven't even ate dinner yet, and it's like 2 in the morning. I just wasn't hungry earlier, so now I'm beginning to now I'm beginning to get kind of hungry. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I may stream when I'm at the airport waiting for my flight on Friday. I haven't decided yet, but anyway, I'm taking off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my 2 channels, Fears Vlogs and FearsMan26. Go over and check out my buddy Randall's YouTube channels, Cameo Man 2021 and The Mayor of Magic. Anyway, I'm taking off. This is Fears. Bidding you guys a fond farewell. Peace.